caritas et amor Deus ibi est, congregat
ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
caritas et amor Deus ibi est, congregat
ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
caritas et amor Deus ibi est, congregat
ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
Good evening, good people of the internet. It's Tuesday night at exactly, wait, Ronnie, what time do you have?
It's exactly 8 o'clock.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ronnie. It's exactly 8 o'clock on Tuesday evening, so it's time to do what we do every Tuesday. We take over the interwebs and play all your favorite hits from the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. That's right, it's the 1770s, 80s, and 90s. We're classical over Mike. playing all your favorite classical hits the exact way our forefathers, of course, did not intend. But in a time such as this, we are so grateful that you are inviting us into your homes tonight. My name is Brent Boemi. I will be your host this evening. We have an amazing night of classical music coming your way. I hope you guys enjoy it. Grab your favorite beverage, grab some good food, and sit back and enjoy. First thing on the program, we have a vocalist here in Dallas. His name is Rashad Callahan, and he's going to be singing all the parts to a piece called Ubi Caritas by Ola Giello. Take it away, Rashad.
Ubi caritas et amor Deus est, congregavit nos in unum Christi amor. Ubi caritas et amor Deus ibi est, congregavit nos in unum Christi amor, Christi amor. Exultemus et exultemus, tibi amus et amemus Deum vivum. Exultemus et exultemus, tibi amus et amemus Deum vivum. Tibi amus et amemus Deum vivum, Deum vivum. Et excorde dirigamus nos in cielo, et excorde dirigamus nos in cielo. Ubi caritas et amor Deus ibi est, congregavit nos in unum Christi amor, Christi
Thank you so much, Rashad. Great job, buddy. Now we're going to go on to some chamber music for you guys. We have the director of Open Classical, Mark Lanson, is going to be joined by the amazing cellist Journey Choi and Patricia Garcia Hill all the way out in Italy. And they're going to be playing Joseph Haydn's piano trio called The Gypsy. It's actually number 39 for you guys. And they're going to be playing the first movement. Take it away, guys. Hey, thank you so much, Mark, Patricia, and Journey. Awesome job. Love hearing some Haydn. Great job. Now, we're going to go to Allison Stanford and Masaru Sukuma, and they're going to be continuing their cycle of Bolivian art song composers. Tonight, they're going to do Piedra from Cantos Líticos by Ulrich Hollis, and that features poetry by Jaime Choque. Now, Allison is going to be posting the translation in the comment section, so as you listen to their performance, you can see the translation. Hope you guys enjoy it. Take it away, guys. Wonderful job. Thank you so much, Allison. Masaru, excellent job. Now, we got one of our favorite segments. We're going to turn things over to El Presidente, the president of Open Classical, Nikola Olic, and Patricia Yakis are going to be doing our classical music trivia. So take it away, guys.
Thank you very much, Brentalicious, for the kind introduction. And everybody, welcome to the trivia part of the evening. Welcome all. Thank you for joining us. My name is Nikola Olic with Open Classical. We also have Mark and Patricia with Open Classical. And then we have our contestants. This week, it is Robin Kofeld from Theodore Jones, Eldred Marshall, conductor and pianist from Dallas, Kimberly Buggs, supporter of all things classical music, and David Sywalk with the Dallas Symphony. Everybody, welcome. So for the first question, the answers are Barack Obama, Queen Elizabeth II, Angela Merkel. And the question is, one of these people did not visit the Meyerson Symphony Center in Dallas.
Oh, Eldred.
Queen Elizabeth II?
Wrong. Robin.
Barack Obama.
Wrong. David.
Really?
Angela Merkel.
Yes.
Actually, I knew that Barack Obama had visited.
When?
I think he.
How did I miss it?
2016,
during,
the Dallas police.
Yeah, when they
2016.
had a memorial for the police
The
shootings.
memorial, yeah. And Queen Elizabeth came in early 80s.
Right, right when the Meyerson opened.
Wow.
Really?
No, not. It was the early '90s.
Early 90s.
Wow.
I trust what you say. All right. That was question
So
number
no
one.
points there, right? No points.
I gave David a
No,
point.
you can't. Well, you can't give a point for when there's only one answer left. That doesn't work. That's
All
Although
right.
I knew it.
Mark
I
does it
knew it.
differently. Mark did that last
You knew
week
it?
too. Mark did that last week too, where he was like, "It's the last point, whatever. I'm not giving it out." So
Yeah.
All right,
No.
whatever consistent is.
This is not a baby game, okay? This is not a baby game.
I'm just saying,
You have to earn your points here.
you robbed me of a point last week, but that's okay.
Oh,
So we are 24 minutes into this video and 0 points for everybody.
exactly.
Okay, question number 2. Here are the answers. Scotch, red wine, he didn't drink. Those are the answers. And the question is, what was Igor Stravinsky's preferred alcoholic drink?
Robin.
He didn't drink.
Wrong.
He's Russian.
David.
Russians never drink.
I'm going with Scotch.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yeah, Russians drink Scotch or vodka, but
Stravinsky never left home without a full flask of 30-year-old Scotch whiskey at the ready.
ooh,
So that was question 2.
You have a
He
cat
must have
emergency
made more
here.
than me.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Oh, gecko.
he just doesn't seem like a
Question-
red wine kind of. I don't know. Could have been, but
I mean, listening to his music, I think it's Scotch for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
But see, but he lived in France for so long, so
that's true. Yeah.
I was gonna go with the outlier.
I threw in did not drink it like it's a Russian composer. They
Right. I mean, what are the odds?
100%.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
Okay, question 3 has the following answers. Fell off a balcony, infected pimple, ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
Oh, goodness. Eldred.
fell off a balcony.
Wrong.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was reading the answer. I was reading it. I was like, wait, what?
Wait! You
No.
can't ruin it for the rest of us now.
But that's all right. I spoke without thinking. That's my fault. So move on. Who else?
David.
Somebody else.
I wanted to say run over by a horse.
No.
I don't think so. I think it was the
It really
pimple.
was the infected pimple. It was the pimple.
What a way to go!
I'm pretty sure it was the pimple.
Did
Yeah,
you
it was
know
the
the pimple, Eldred?
Yeah, that's
You
why I
knew
was
the
like,
pimple.
nah.
What?
Sorry.
I've
Sorry.
ruined the question for everybody now.
So here's question 4. I have a guess you might start answering even before you hear the question. So here it is. Question 4 has the following 3 answers. Madeleine Albright, Condoleezza Rice, Mike Pompeo.
Robin.
This American diplomat is well-trained classical music performer.
Robin.
Condoleezza Rice is actually a really good pianist.
Yes.
Answer before he was even asked.
Robin for the point.
How are we with points? Where are we at?
Robin and David each have 1.
All
He
right.
scribbled out his point. That's sad.
I can manage.
So here's the last question. Okay, question 5. The 3 answers are Mount Everest at 7,000 meters, Himalayas at 5,000 meters, Mount Fuji at 3,000 meters. The question is, where was the highest classical music performance ever play?
Robin.
I think it's Mount Fuji.
Wrong. Eldred.
Himalayas?
Yes.
Yay!
Eldred for the point.
Yes. All
What
right.
was the program?
So we have a three-way tie. David.
I don't have it written down, but it
don't
was a pretty elaborate story about it on some British media. So I can look it up and send it on the chat. Yeah. They
Okay.
had to move a piano all the way up the mountain, and then they donated the piano to some local school, and it took a lot of people and time, and it was like a 90-minute performance.
They had to give a piano concert up there.
They wanted to give it, I'm not sure why, but they donated the piano to a local school afterwards.
You don't want to be
You're not
playing flute up there.
They could have
gonna- And they said the temperature was not as much of a problem as wind was the problem.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that is it for the 5 questions from me. We'll be back a little bit later on with the other half of trivia from Mark and Patricia. Thank you, everybody, for playing.
All right, great job, guys. Now, let's get back to music. Now, we have our good friend Scott Legere, who lives out in Miami. He's part of the amazing New World Symphony. He's going to be playing a piece tonight called Adoration by Florence Price. Take it away, Scott. Hey, great job, Scott. Always great hearing you, buddy. Thank you so much for that amazing performance. Now, we're going to turn things over to my good friend, Paolo Perotti, who lives out in Oakland, California. He was a dear friend of mine when he lived here in Dallas. We're so sad he is gone. But tonight, we get to hear him play some Bach. He's going to be playing the Little Fugue in G minor by Johann Sebastian Bach. Take it away, Paolo. Hey, great job, Paolo. Always great to hear you, man. Hope you're doing well out in California. Love you, brother. Now, we're going to go to keep it things on the West Coast. In Seattle, we got Ming Huang, an amazing classical guitarist, is going to be playing for you guys tonight. Moderato, Opus 35, number 17, by Fernando Soar. Take it away. Thank you so much, Ming. Great job as always, my friend. Love hearing you. Now we're going to come back to Texas. Here we got an amazing pianist, Adam Vincent Clay from Houston, is going to be playing Water Lily it's called Flower Vignettes by Rudd Landgard. Take it away, buddy. Thank you so much, Adam. Great job. That was Adam Vincent Clay. Wonderful playing, my friend. Now, to end the night, we're going to go back to Nikola Olic and Patricia Yakis, and they're going to be presenting the second round of our classical music trivia. Take it away, guys.
All right. Thank you so much, Brent. Thanks for tossing it back. We've got our second round of trivia now, and this is the round that we call Which Came First. So you have to decide which came first, the classical music event or the historical event. In this case, we've got everything about Wagner and late Romanticism.
Eldred.
So
Some of us are clearly more pleased than others.
let's see how much you know about this issue.
Should we do a quick score?
Quick score check.
So David, Robin, and Eldred each have 1.
Three-way tie at
Kimberly.
1. Kimberly is just behind
Just
with
warming up.
0 points. Only 1 behind. Okay, so here we have, we're going to, as I said, most of these questions are about Wagner, Richard Wagner. All right, so which came first? The birth of Richard Wagner or the death of Joseph Haydn?
Eldred.
Which came first?
Which came?
The death of Joseph Haydn.
That is correct. That is correct. Joseph Haydn died in 1809. Fairly
Wagner was
late
born in
for.
1813.
That's right. Very good. So 1813, and I wanted you to know now you all have that information that Wagner was born in 1813.
1813.
1813. So you can kind of calculate his age and from the different things that go on here. Okay? So second question. Richard Wagner first saw his Beethoven's 7th and 9th symphonies at age 14. Was this prior to the death of Beethoven or after the death of Beethoven? Which came first, the death of Beethoven or Richard Wagner seeing?
Robin.
Well, Beethoven died in 1827, so it could have gone either way. I'm going to go with it was prior to the death of Beethoven.
No.
Because
No, it was a memorial concert after he died.
That's
all right.
correct. That is correct. That is correct.
But no
Eldred.
one gets the
No one
point.
gets a point, unfortunately, because
we
Robin is
all
an
know
aggressive
too much.
answer.
We just know too much.
But I just explained the answer and everything. I should get a half point or something.
I know.
And I know
We're
when
gonna have
Beethoven
to
died, so I should get half a
revisit
point.
You should get half a point. Yeah,
Maybe
I
a blocking
agree.
going
Half
on.
for Robin.
I
half
didn't
for
know
me.
anything, so I should get half a point.
Or maybe some blocking going on. Don't know how.
Eldred is still ahead, though.
Okay, so next question. Which came first? Wagner was exiled from Germany for supporting a socialist revolution, or Darwin wrote and released On Origin of the Species?
Blinks. Kimberly.
Darwin came first.
Darwin came first. That is incorrect.
Darn.
That is
Yeah, because
incorrect.
you said that was tricky.
1848, and Darwin came in the 1860s.
1860s, yeah.
That's
Was
right.
it 1860s?
1859.
Okay.
Darwin, Origin of the Species.
And what was the other?
And
Released
the other one was
I even
1848.
Yeah,
1849,
Wagner being exiled.
actually. 1849 was when.
I even have a book
Yeah.
holding up my laptop about evolution. It really should have done something by osmosis here, right?
So here we have two people that are actively blocking Eldred, who actually has known these answers very well.
It's a game of defense at this point.
Okay.
It's defense.
No, we got two more. Okay. So which came first? Wagner's the premiere of Wagner's American Centennial March. When could that have been? or the completion of the Bayreuth Theater?
Eldred.
The American March.
Came first?
Yeah.
No.
What?
In fact, the Wagner's theater was completed and they had their first festival. And it lost so much money, he had to take the commission of writing the Centennial March for the American Centennial.
Oh.
He was in need of money, and that's why he wrote a really pretty crappy piece that is never
That I didn't know existed. So
I didn't
perhaps
either.
for good reason.
I was just like 1876
So
to.
you're saying when composers work on commission against their will, they write crappy music.
That's right. There you go. Completion of the Bayreuth Theater was in 1875, and in fact, the first festival was the following year. But right after that, the festival lost money, and then he wrote the piece quickly for the summer. Okay?
Final question.
Final question.
And Eldred is currently ahead by, he's got 2 points, and David and Robin each have 1. So it's time to catch up with Eldred or let Eldred take the game.
So we've got finally a question that is not about Wagner, but sort of related. Which came first? Richard Strauss wrote Also sprach Zarathustra, or Friedrich Nietzsche declared that God is dead?
Eldred.
God is dead.
That's correct. Friedrich Nietzsche declared in writings God is dead in 1882 through 1885, and in fact, Also sprach Zarathustra is one of the books that he wrote.
He already wrote
declaring
that book before
God
Strauss
is dead, which
yeah.
Richard Strauss then, 10 years later, wrote a piece based on that book.
Right. And it's right here.
Oh my.
Wow.
So you have a
Just
word? Oh,
showing off our
okay.
libraries.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
I'm gonna
hopefully
show
this
off
has been
my book that's
informative.
holding my
God is
computer
dead
up.
is in this one here.
I need David's book.
That's great. All right, congratulations, Eldred. Eldred has wins the game with 3 points. David and
Robin
each have 1 point.
Wow. Even if we combine our points.
You still lose.
And you guys blocked him from answering too, so
I wasn't me.
did
It
a
was
pretty good
Kimberly and
job.
Robin.
Thanks,
All right,
Kimberly. Thanks for
congratulations
being on
to
my
Eldred.
team.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thank you, y'all.
Back to
Have a
Brent.
good night, all.
And so, ends another fun evening for us here at Classical Open Mic. We take over the interwebs every Tuesday at exactly 8 o'clock and play all your favorite hits from the 1770s, 80s, and 90s. My name is Brent Boemi. Thank you so much to Mark Lanson, our director, and Nikola Olich, our president, and all the amazing performers tonight. Thank you so much, and thank you to all you for listening. We're so grateful for your presence. We cannot wait till we can be back together again and making music and having fun. But until then, we're so grateful that you joined and tuned in. We'll see you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Until then, wash your hands, stay safe. Love you guys. See you next week.
Ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
Caritas et amor Deus ibi est,
ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
Caritas et amor Deus ibi est,
Ran over by a horse. And the question is, how did Russian composer Alexander Scriabin die?
Thank you.